Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new season of Diablo 3. For those of you who've been following the Discord channel or various comments in other videos, we're going to be running a Witch Doctor and a Barbarian this season. In these particular episodes where I'm not doing it on Monday evenings, I'm going to be running the Witch Doctor. So let's archive off Shining Star. Shining Star did pretty well. There we go. All in all, looking pretty happy other than being dead. And we're going to create a brand spanking new Witch Doctor. It's going to be a hardcore seasonal hero. And because we're going to be mostly going with Firebats, I'm thinking all of the spinny things this season, we'll call her Infernus. No, we'll call her Infernia. That seems like a slightly better name. So as we've done many times before, permanent death seasonal. By running two characters side by side, there'll be more opportunity. If one of them dies, I can just pick up with the other one. The plan is to run Whirlwind with the Barbarian, going for the Wrath of the Wastes set, which means we'll be using Hadric's Gift on the Barbarian. And we're going to be going for the Arakir set on the Witch Doctor, working out the Firebats and seeing if we can just like charge in and be like, it all burns, and hopefully not die. That's kind of the plan. Right, okay, so first things first, we need to change it to adventure mode rather than campaign mode. We're not going to start on normal. We're going to go straight for... No, we'll start on hard. Now, let's save that. So set to adventure mode. As always, the start of the season, it's actually worth doing the challenge rift, or at least having a look at the challenge rift and seeing if it's achievable. I've not even seen what this one is, so let's hop on in, because this will get us money and it will get us materials, which is a really good start to the journey as a whole. So what have we got? We've got Blood Rush, we've got Command Skeletons, we've got Frailty, Devour, Bone Spikes, and Skeletal Mage. So this looks to be a whole directing people around thing. Let's have a look in the Soul Mirror. Pets and mages, really. And Ingeom. Okay, seems like it'll be pretty straightforward. So we're going to be cursing people, raising additional mages, and then, I guess, devouring the corpses as they die. Well, that should happen automatically, shouldn't it? Just as they die. So as long as we keep the mages happening, yeah, it'll be interesting. Let's see how this goes. Right, so we've got lots of mages on the go. We are actually going to have to use this. That's fine. I was hoping we'd be able to get away without using Bone Spikes, but apparently not. So we could definitely do this a lot faster. Channeling Pylon is certainly going to help. Let's get more mages. And in fact, bam! Popping them open like candy. Yeah, this is much easier now. I'm kind of in the swing of it. It's been a long time since I've done a Necromancer. So that's going to be my primary excuse for the terrible start. We could have definitely done it a lot faster. Okay, let's try and keep the pace up. Okay, things have definitely slowed down a bit. There we go. I see you guys over there. Oh, jeez. That is not good. Alright. Let's pick back up. And we'll try again. Hopefully, without an unnecessary death. I think what I'll need to do next time I try this is rebind what keys things are on, because it is slightly different to how I would do it. And that every time I'm trying to teleport, I'm ending up cursing. And cursing's not a bad thing, of course. We do want to be doing that, but it's not where we want our focus to be primarily. Yeah, not in the middle of all that. So it is slowing us down slightly just from me hitting the wrong keys all the time. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try and head up this way. Give me all of that. Right, 14 seconds. It's not much of an advantage, but... Lovely, lovely orbs. Come on, give me more things to fight. Like you guys. We are very nearly at the Rift Guardian. Despite my horrible, horrible implementation of this, it has gone exceptionally well. Well, I say exceptionally well. It's gone well enough. I'm not proud of it as a result, but we did the challenge Rift, which is really what we needed to do. So back we go. Hand it in, and now we can begin our Witch Doctor in style. Okay, so back to adventure mode. We're keeping it on hard difficulty for now. And a brand new season journey is underway. We've got to complete a Nephilim Rift. We have to do 5 bounties. We've got to do 5 gems. Blah, blah, blah. All of this stuff is what... Ooh, look at that. Going to be a very, very funky pet. We should talk about Season 15. Double bounty rewards. It is the lowest hanging fruit of different things that they could have done as far as seasons go. And I know that they are kind of like just towing the water and seeing what people like. But I do... Wait, we actually need a companion. We're going to take the Templar this time. Come along. And in fact, let's claim this challenge Rift cash now. There we go. And we can get ourselves some better bits and bobs. Right, let's change this to highest usable. So nothing there, nothing there. With our money, we are going to get ourselves a proper weapon. That'll do. And we may as well get ourselves a little bit of armor to start off with. I'm not as bad as I look. Really? Hell, we'll get you a weapon as well. that little bit of extra experience might make a difference to us. It probably won't really, though. And yeah, you can't do that. Right, okay, so... yeah, it's the lowest hanging fruit of different things that they could have done. So I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't push the boat out a bit further with the potential. Having themed seasons, there is so much potential that they could have put in there. And doubling things, it's really easy to do. There's no denying that. But at the same time, it just makes me sad. Because they could have done so much more. Right, we're going to end up leveling up quite quickly in these early stages. Which is why having done the challenge rift is really, really good. We've got the materials to craft ourselves new weapons at like level 7 and so forth. Just so that we can keep our damage output nice and high. Keep progressing quickly. Because otherwise we'll reach the point where we're just kind of standing around and feeling rather inept, impotent, all those in words. Well, technically one of them's an im word, but yeah, it's not going to take long before we're already needing more kit. And I'm not particularly trying to power level, but I am looking to get us up relatively quickly, rather than just loitering around at the lower levels. At the moment, I'm just obviously coming to the Halls of Agony so that we can kill things quickly in good density. It's very good for the early levels. After this, I'm probably going to switch to bounties. We're not going to be fast at doing bounties, but the extra bounty caches mean it's going to be a lot more worthwhile, both for the extra potential of getting uniques, or legendaries as they're called, and the yay zombie dogs, and the extra materials. They wouldn't normally be that appealing this early on, but definitely worth it. Now, as I've mentioned, we are looking for the Arakir set. We're not going to get that for quite a while. There are some bits of kit that we can pick up that will help the build, though. So those bounty caches become all the more worthwhile just for the extra chance of those legendaries. Ooh, I can already hear a goblin. A couple of gems. Very nice. Not double goblins anymore. That was, of course, Season 14. And we are so slow every single time at the start of the season. It always feels like we've been hamstrung. Like someone's come along and just said, you know what, you don't need your Achilles tendon. You don't need to be able to walk around. That is not a thing you're going to do. Champion elites, alright. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. All the experience and all of the loot. Now at this stage, all this stuff is actually worthwhile because it does make quite a difference to our damage output. 60% damage increase is pretty epic at any level. You know what? You can have this. I don't know if you'll actually like it. Let's get rid of that. So we have various different skills and stuff. Poison dart, corpse spiders. I'm not going to really mess around with any of this, except we are going to change to Firebats. Getting Firebats early on will get me in the habit of doing this. Firebats is going to be so much fun. The Mantle of Channeling is one thing that we definitely want, both for this and also the Whirlwind build. And there may be a little bit of crossover between the certainly between the play style. This actually looks like so much fun. That's been a large amount of time since I last played a Witch Doctor. So please forgive me if it takes a while to get back in the swing of it. I always thought Witch Doctors played very, very differently and very strangely compared to other characters. So I'm hoping that going for the Firebats Vortex style play will be a bit more familiar to me. Actually, let's give you healing just so we can start keeping ourselves alive. And in fact, now's a good time to talk about... in fact, no, we can't see passive skills. At level 10, it'll be a good time to talk about passive skills and how we're actually going to keep ourselves alive. For the moment, we're just going to rely on killing things before they kill us. And in fact, generally, that's a good plan anyway. I highly recommend, if you're ever in a survival situation and there are things trying to kill you, if you kill them first, you've got more chance of surviving. Unless like it's something like starvation that's trying to kill you, in which case you're kind of out of luck. Ah, man, I wish I had teleport. Or in this case, it would be Spirit Walk, because we're a Witch Doctor, not a mage. Important distinction there. Right, okay, so we've done a fair bit in level 2. Let's go to level 3, and we'll start off on the bounty run, I think. Killing the Butcher at an early-ish point, just after we upgrade our weapons, might be a good place to do it. Now, of course, Act 1... well, actually, no. All of the acts have a chance of producing the Ring of Raw Grandeur. Even though it's not necessarily going to be part of our final build, it will allow us to get set bonuses faster, so it's almost certainly going to be worth our time running Act 1 bounties. Act 1 has slightly more chance because it's one of the designated drops for Act 1, whereas the other ones, it's just if you get a random ring, because it's a bounty cache, it can be the Ring of Raw Grandeur. But, right, what have we got? We've got a Frenzied Shrine. We can do even more Firebats, even faster. As soon as we hit level 7, I think I'll pop back to town and get us a new weapon. There we go. Right, while they're fighting off the endless hordes, we'll pop back. The light grows stronger within me, eh? Okay. Hey, Drake. So we can make a heavy axe. That is going to be a bit of an increase. Heavy axe only requires level 5. Could have done this beforehand. It is not an increase. Okay. Let's head across and we will see what there is at the other vendor. Maybe it was rings I was thinking of. There was definitely a reason to come back at level 7. No. No, I am making it up. I am totally making it up. Okay, well, let's have a look and see what level the next big weapon upgrade is going to be. It might be level 8 or level 9. So, we're going to change the filtering option. Oh, actually, while I think about it, we need to get you trained up. We've got enough death breaths to get all of our people trained. So, highest usable, all of them. That'll be level 17 for a yellow there. Level 8 for a decent bow. That was probably what I was thinking of. That's 24. That's 15. Dagger's 10. Yeah, it's level 8. 18 for the mace. But we can potentially No, that's level 12. That's level 8 as well. Yeah, level 8 is definitely going to be the one to come back for. I don't really care about wands. As for armor, all right. Collapse all of this down for the moment. Geez, Voodoo Mask is going to be level 70 before we can make one. Where's the fetish, actually? That's what I wanted to check. Oh, so, well, the mojo. So the lowest mojo is going to be level 17. Yeah. All right, let's go out and we'll carry on leveling up until level 8, and then we'll come back and do our stuff. I'm just one level out from my expectations. Drop that. Drop that. And we'll just try and push on. It's actually slightly better for us that it is level 8 because it means we're going to be in a better position having just upgraded our weapon when we do hit the butcher. And it won't take us long to hit level 8 anyway. These things go super quickly. Right, all you guys, you can burn. I love Firebats because it's area of effect. It's a channeling skill, which is great. It's area of effect, which is great. Oh, actually, while I think about it, we need... let's give ourselves some wings. We need a pet to pick up our gold. Flaming Skull will probably do quite nicely. We don't actually have a bat, I don't think. No. Although I could get a tiny teddy bear. Nah. And for the portrait frame, seeing as we went to all the effort of doing the Guardian last season, let's equip that. And yeah, we'll put this on. There we go, fully kitted out. Doesn't increase our damage at all, but it doesn't mean I don't need to chase after gold. Which is probably more important in the grand scheme of things. We're going to get damage from leveling up, getting better kit anyway. Need more mana, eh? Alright, well, let's just carry on with all the poison darts. Speaking of poison darts, I remember back when fetishes didn't have a limit to how many you could summon in one go. Ah, jeez. Right, level 8. There we go. So we're going to pop back very quickly to town. And get us that weapon upgrade that I was talking about. Right, at this point, it is worth us switching to highest usable. So the bow will be 15.4, the axe will be 15. It's probably actually going to be slightly better for us doing the war axe because it's going to have 3 magical affixes. That leather hood is actually going to be better than what we have. Ooh, look at that. Still getting extra experience. Definitely like it. We'll salvage these up. And it's not worth us reforging this a couple of times. Yeah. Everything dies really quickly. And we want to keep on top of that. We want to keep our kill speed nice and high. And one thing I'm going to try and remember this season is once we hit level 40-ish, is forging higher level weapons with reduced level requirement. Because I always forget to do that. And every single time I end up getting like most of the way level 56, level 66. And then going, oh yeah, I should really do that. Yeah, I really should do that like right from the start. Okay. Level 8 weapon. Templar with us. Zombie dogs. First bounty is go. Let's stand temporarily out of the way. It's going to take us a little bit of time to kill him, but it should be fine. What I want is I want to get in a position where, as he charges at us, he goes straight into the wall like that. Then we can take advantage of the stun. We'll back off a tiny bit. Not because of his impact on us, but because of that damn flamey doom. Right, let's try and just kill him before we die. There we go. Oh, and a helm to begin with. I'm not going to complain about that. So, first bounty is down. And look at all these yellow things. Right, let's head back to town very quickly and we'll identify this. Well, yeah, look at that. Leoric's crown. Now, if we put a ruby in here, we're going to get 20% extra experience. That's pretty good. But what we can do is we can train up Shen. And actually do something worthwhile with these gems. Make them even better. And we'll get 40% extra experience. That's going to really help our leveling speed, actually. Alright, yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Okay, boots, definitely worth us wearing. That helmet is cool, but it's not as cool. This is cool, but it's not as cool. These are better. In fact, it's a shame you can't use a pole arm. And braces, right, everything else can get salvaged up for the moment. And we'll drop those gloves. Okay, what other bounties have we got? Den of the Fallen, Eternal War, Round Gloomstone, Fire Starter. Let's go for the Eternal War, because I do like the Festering Woods. Now, we've not specifically upgraded all of our gear. I'm not going to bother spending too many resources doing that as we go along. Right, what did we just get? We just got Soul Harvest. Of course we did. Soul Harvest is going to work pretty damn well with Firebats, with the whole charging on in, dealing with people nice and close. Alright, Eternal War is just over here. Hi guys! May as well put the various skill bits in. For glory indeed! Come at me, guys. I'll burn you like the rest of them. If we're lucky, this is going to take us to level 10. If we're unlucky, it'll kill us. Not quite. Pretty... Ah, there we go. Pretty damn close, I was going to say. Okay, so level 10 gives us passive skill. It's going to be quite a while until we can get Spirit Vessel. It's only level 30, but it's still something that we need to watch out for. So in the meantime, let's take Jungle Fortitude. I do like the idea of the Circle of Life, but it's really not what we're going for. Firebats won't get anything for another level. Zombie Dogs won't get anything for a while. And Soul Harvest won't get anything either. Okay, let's push on to the next bounty. We'll go do the Den of the Fallen. Now these guys, we do need to watch out for them, because when they explode, they do damage. We can use that to our advantage, of course, but we haven't upgraded our survivability in addition to our weapons. So, see, things like this are just too tempting. "61 kills, good extra experience bonus, and a little bit more leveling up. In fact, you, yeah, you're gonna get us both regenning. Ooh, Plague of Toads. That sounds like fun. Must not get distracted though. It's not far to the Den of the Fallen, and we're doing this for the bounty cache. So let's keep focus, laser focused." The fact that we're leveling up at the same time is convenient. It's really, we are all about that sweet, sweet loot. Man, they have quite a lot of health. And just the actual nests themselves, the bats are fine. We are going to need to upgrade our weapon at some point, but that's not urgent. Not until it's like really slowing us down with our progression. Hello guys. Definitely worth stopping to give you a bit of a toasty Scorchio moment. This guy's kind of cute in a way, but I think he'll be better for us if he's dead. Okay, level 11 and a bit.
I strike at your heart.
Yeah, you strike at the heart. I'm also just going to loot everything in sight. Strike at the chest. Not too far to go. Let's try and keep the pace up and try and not get snagged on too many of them. Increase resource generation. That almost lets us fire back without needing to worry about regen. It's so easy to build up kill streaks when you're dealing area of effect damage like this. So easy. Right, we've got to kill everyone on this floor. That implies that there is someone on this floor, of course. Let's have a look. That's better. That's not better. That's better than nothing. That's definitely better. That's even better, because I value experience more than intelligence at the moment. Bow wounding does more damage. So we don't need to a weapon upgrade for even longer. We'll actually change over to that. Because again, more experience. Ten enemies left. There's not many on this floor at all. Run away! Oh, I just made it out. Core mac and cheese didn't, but that's okay. 5 enemies left. It's going to be another cluster like that. And level 12, right. Very quickly. Firebats, Diabats. Probably should have done that beforehand. Zombie dogs can become rabid dogs. Why not? And we are going to move on to kill Bralak Grimlow. And 75 of his friends. Well, the friends should be easy. Zombies aren't exactly... Ooh. Oh, it's a giant bat. Well, sure. Not exactly what I was expecting, but I'm fine with it. I wonder if there's anything that would give it Firebats the dire bat ability. Because that'd be hilarious, like giant swirling bats. Right, 30 of them gone. Somehow it doesn't feel like the most practical of skills. It is funny. But especially because it doesn't really seek them out. And it doesn't feel like a firebat is the problem. That's my objection to it. Alright, what have we got? There. Health's going down quickly enough. I think it actually goes down slightly faster with this. Right, another bounty is done. Just send those over there. Right, and on to Firestarter. Firestarter is going to be the last one. And that'll actually tie us off quite nicely for this episode, I think. It'll allow us to collect the bounty cash. Some goodies, hopefully, from that.
Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark.
I do not have enough money.
We just need to monitor our resources as we're going through doing this. Cudgelon, you're being really, really inconvenient with this. Right, grab this, grab this. 31 mobs gone. Now, at this stage, I'm not really paying attention to Soul Harvest and everything that goes along with it. I will get in the rhythm and routine, but we're strong enough that I'm really not that bothered by it, if I'm honest. Let's back away a little bit while we're dealing with you. You're not Firestarter, you're just an impersonator. Certainly going to get enough by the time we meet Firestarter. Which is good. I mean, I don't like having to backtrack and double over on finding mobs. Right, just Firestarter will finish the bounty. Okay, so as far as the season journey goes, we've already got 4 out of 9 bits done. Let's have a look. Yeah, Zombie Charger is nice at point blank range, but not really very useful to us. We're ticking off actually quite a lot of stuff very quickly. So, a large heraldic chest. That's okay. Doesn't feel like that's a double, but I guess we'll take from it what we can. Okay, so let's teach you long shot. Let's teach you quick draw belt. Let's teach you Born's Defiance. Born's Defiance we know we're going to use once we hit level 20. Is it level 20? Wait, it's Born's. No, yeah. Level 21. So we'll end up doing that, but in the meantime, we've got other things to be doing. Let's just re-gear ourselves very quickly. I can't really use a mojo and that. No, I think other than potentially swapping over our belt, we are good to go. Alright, we'll salvage all of that up. And in fact, let's change this to highest usable and highest usable. So at the moment, we've got the bow of wounding. We are level 14. So yeah, there's not really much that's going to be better for us at the moment. Maybe in a couple of levels, we'll look at re-gearing that. As far as general equipment goes, chain leggings might be worth it, but again, we're not really suffering from survivability, so I'll probably leave that till next time as well. And yeah, with that, that's actually a good point to finish off this episode. 1 active bounties, a little bit of power leveling, and we've made it to level 14. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Do stick with me for season 15. As I said, we're going to be trying all of the spinny things. So you're going to see Firebats, Witch Doctor, and also Whirlwind Barbarian. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have any tips for playing a Witch Doctor, please drop them in the comments below, because it's been a very long time since I've played one. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.